This message is going to be for my Aquarius. Thank you guys for being here with me. Aquarius or Aquarius cross watcher, or this could be completely reversed, but I heard something about like sticking their neck out for you. Now, sometimes the saying sticking your neck out for someone can be kind of put in a negative tone, you know? I'm not getting that here, guys. Now, I know this isn't going to be everybody's story, but the one I'm getting for Aquarius today, by the way, thank you for being so patient. It has been, like, this series, I just explained it, and I believe Capricorns, has been a nightmare. Like, it has taken me the longest to get this series out. It's seriously been hell. I feel like, well, just watch Capricorns. You'll see what I mean. I mean, the beginning of the Zodiacs were like, it's like we went through every single emotion here. I haven't even made it to Pisces yet, and I'm like, oh my god, what in the fuck is this energy? I hope the next series is better. We'll just say that. Anyway, yeah, sticking their neck out for you. So I'm gonna okay, I know it's not rain. Anyways, I'm gonna say this is another person on the outside of you, Aquarius, but it doesn't mean they're necessarily dealing with you. I'm gonna say they are. However, this could be them dealing with another person, okay? It sounds like birds are flying into my window. Like, I'm not even kidding. Or something's going on the outside of the house, but maybe some of y'all's houses creak a lot. Could be like settling. Wherever you live, it doesn't have to be a house, but wherever you live could creak a lot, and it could just be either it's haunted or it's like literally settling. So somebody's going to stick their neck out for you. They want to make you happy, whatever this is. If they're in a relationship with you currently, they want to make you happy. If they are in a friendship with you, they want to make you happy. They want to make you feel confident in their love for you, I guess. Or, you know, I want you to trust that I love you. I want you to trust that I respect you. If it's a neighbor, I mean, a fucking neighbor. I get neighbors a lot lately. A lot. A whole lot. It could be a neighbor at work, though, you know, in the cubicle over from you. It could be something like that. It's just like, it could be a neighboring business to yours, and y'all share a driveway or something, and it's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, it's not always, we share a parking lot. It's like that, somebody neighboring you. They're going to try to stick their neck out for you or do something to where it's like, I'll meet you in the middle. I want you to know that, I'm willing to, like, compromise. It's almost like compromise. Yeah, that's what it is. It took me a long time. I could have just said compromise. I told you, it's been a week. Compromise. Someone is willing to compromise, or maybe someone hopes that you will be willing to compromise with them. A relationship, someone at work, family member, friend, right? I hope that you're willing to compromise. Meet me in the middle. I'll stick my neck out for you. I'll make the first move. I'm willing to do this if you'll work with me. It's along the lines of that, right? Like, here we go, itching again. If you're willing to work with me, if you're willing to kind of, it's like common ground, find common ground, meet me in the middle, then I'm hearing I am more than willing to work with you on something. Somebody, I mean, that says a lot, actually. Someone's going to handle a situation maturely. They're going to handle a situation with respect. And maybe it's even going to be a little bit shocking because they, you know, given their track record is what I'm hearing, they haven't always handled something the best way. Okay, I don't know how you know this person, who this person is. Somebody hasn't always handled something maturely, or they haven't always shown that they have respect. And that's where I think I'm getting neighbor from, you know? It'd be like, somebody hasn't always shown that they respect your privacy or they respect your property. You know? Like, they just let their animals come shit and piss in your yard and basically own the mofo even though it's not theirs. They don't respect. They have not shown that they even give a shit. So you say something to them and then they're like, okay, I'm going to fix the problem, and then they fix the problem. You know what I'm saying? And they're hoping now you don't call, like, someone to come pick up their animal. You see what I'm saying? Or it could be someone at work. Let's say you're at work and someone always picks up your bag. This has been happening to me. Someone picks up your bag and they're always putting it on the floor, and you're like, look, I've already told you, stop putting my stuff on the floor. Maybe you're in class somewhere. Somebody could move your items, your belongings, and put them on the floor. It could even be in a home, like in a relationship. Someone's always moving your stuff, and it's like, put it back where you got it. Like, just respect my stuff. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? And then I think what they're going to do is, now that you may have voiced your opinion about something that you're not happy with, and they're going to now meet you in the middle and compromise with you, because, you know, this could be a child who's done moved back home, you know, or a family member or a roommate. It's like, do you get what I'm saying? It's along the lines of that, like, I'm going to do my part. I stay on my side of the fence. I stay and respect my lane. And all I'm asking is for you to do the same thing. That's it. I'm just asking for you to do the same thing, and also to not only respect whatever your space is, just as I respect your space over there, and almost like boundaries, but also to respect mine. And which is really mature, guys. That's very positive that you can speak to someone like this, and that they can feel they can speak to you this way. I think that something's going to be handled maturely, which, thank God. You know, out of all the emotions in this series that we've gone through, like, I no sooner get used to one energy and it shifts at Cancers and got really emotional, and then it went into a lot of thoughtfulness, and then it went into heavy dreams and heavy energy and starting to really heavily realize some things, to I don't know if this is going to work out, to now it's like, we'll meet in the middle, we'll work on things. And it's like, wow. I'm almost scared to do Pisces. I mean, I'm ready to do Pisces and get this shit over with. This series has been a complete nightmare for me, but it's meant to happen this way. But oh my God, it's a fucking nightmare. Neighbors. I get neighbors a lot, guys. Recently, it's a lot of neighbors. What if it's like, you know how neighbors will like mow their grass? I don't know if anybody's mowing their grass right now, though. Not where I'm at. It's winter time. But you know how people will mow their grass at like 5 in the fucking morning and everybody's still sleeping, and it's like, do you fucking mind? And you just have it one day. You just have it. You're like PMSing or something, right? And you happen to be babysitting that day, and the baby just went to sleep, or maybe it's your own kid and they just went to sleep. Or it's your dog and they just stop barking, and then they start barking again because they're fucking mowing the grass at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm talking about? Or maybe you were up all night with sick children and you haven't been able to sleep, right? And then you got up. You had to get up again, still in the night, and finish your work because you had to get it done, right? You had a deadline. And then you finally got to sleep. You got to sleep, okay, for like 2 hours. And then you woke up not feeling well, but you know what you woke up to? A fucking lawnmower at 5 in the morning. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That shit right there, it's like there's compromise, you know? As long as you voice your opinion, you don't let it just smolder. You don't let it just eat you fucking alive until you say something, you know? But you just say something. Just say something, and you say it kindly and nicely, but just still where you let somebody know, well, you don't have to say this, but you know, by your demeanor and kind of how you act, is kind of letting whoever you're telling know, your neighbor, your boss, your coworker, your lover, your family member, your friend. It's giving them the idea, like, I'm being nice now. I may not handle it so nicely the next time. Let's hope there isn't a next time. Because that's when the energy, right? I said, what did this whole series of zodiacs do for me? It felt what? Bipolar, which is fine. It doesn't matter if anyone has bipolar. I'm just saying, it gave me that impression. And somebody here may be like, I'm gonna go 0 to 100 real fucking quick, because I've gotten all the way almost through the entire zodiacs and went through damn near every fucking emotion there was, and held it in and held it in and held it in, and tried to pray about it and tried to sit with it and tried to even work on my fucking self. I addressed myself first, which is what I should do, and now I can't address myself no more. Now I'm gonna fucking address you. That's it. Right? Exactly. Yeah. It's gonna have to come up. I went to talk and then I choked on my spit. So someone here is like, I've been holding this in, you know? And I want to handle this situation before things get out of hand, or before I get out of hand, you know, personally, before I get out of hand. Some of you are going to handle a situation, or you already have, before you yourself get out of hand, and another person is going to be willing to meet you in the middle and compromise, stick their neck out. You know what I get, though? For some of you, this is someone who, if you're not already with somebody, especially if you're single, for sure, like, you may actually spark up a connection with someone where it actually begins the two of you not really liking each other. Isn't that fucking weird? Like, you may actually get to know someone, or like eventually, right now you may be like, oh hell no, I can't stand this person. I'm only being nice so that I don't go to jail. That's it, right? But eventually they grow on you or something. Like, why do I get that? I actually get somebody here that you may not like, and you've been holding it back and holding it back, but you stand up for yourself, you say something that you feel that they could just do. You know what I mean? But honestly, if you didn't have to be bothered with this person, you wouldn't. But then it almost takes whatever they're doing to annoy the shit out of you, or disrespect your space in some way, or your boundaries, or just whatever, you know? Being clueless, absent-minded, airheaded, you know, whatever they've been doing. By you speaking up kindly is going to shift the dynamic here, because then it forces the two of you to kind of get to like have to be close to each other face to face and deal with something. And so then when you are, it's like, now they're like really attracted to you. Now they're attracted to you. Well, that's interesting. That's different, isn't it? Somebody's going to want to pursue you after you almost like stand up for yourself. For somebody like personally doing something where you feel like they're just being disrespectful to you. But it would be like a personal thing where it's like somebody doesn't respect your space. You know, this would be like someone constantly eating your food out of the refrigerator at work, but it's like yours. You know what I mean? And it's got your fucking name on it. And then you're just like, you know what? Or something, right? Like, you no sooner clean something and somebody goes and fucks it up. And it's like, look, this isn't, okay, I got a great example. You guys ever work somewhere and you are usually at that station, or you're usually at that position? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're usually in this, you have this job usually. So this is your area. You're used to it the way you like it because you're there the most of the time. But on your off days, the person who works on your off days works in that station or area, and they don't clean it up. And then they get things everywhere and they mismatch it. You know, when I used to work in a hotel, that happened a lot. I used to work in a hotel, and I went from being a housekeeper to doing front desk. But when I did, well, both areas, I was disrespected as far as people just like would fuck up my shit. But especially housekeeping, when you have those carts and you have your own cart. Now, I know that they're not like personal carts and our names aren't necessarily on them, but you know, we have a system. We have a system, our own personal system when we clean, and we have organization. Like, our cart is like anything. It's like if somebody were to work at a desk and they have a cubicle and they could put pictures up of their family. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their own, or if you're in cosmetology and you have a specific station and somebody does hair at your station when you're off for a day, and then they fuck up all your shit and move your shit around, you can't find it. It's just not organized. You don't have anything that you need. They didn't even bother telling you what you were out of. So you have to come in super early after you've been off to make sure you restock everything and make sure you even find where everything is, because you know whoever sat there before or used it didn't put shit back the right way. It's a little aggression in there. It's fine. I'm working through it. It's fine. I haven't even been there in a long time, but it's still there. You know, it's just. Anyways, but you know what I'm talking about? That's what I get. Somebody just disrespecting your space, or disrespecting. It could be your partner who does it. It's like, I know that you used it, but I like to put it back a certain way. You know what I mean? And it's like, if we need to get you your own, we'll get you your own, honey. You ain't got to use mine, but for some reason I know. Or it's like if somebody were to wear your clothes, like your best friend, your sibling, your partner, but then they get shit all over it, and it's like, look, This is literally my favorite shirt. It's actually sentimental to me. And I know it's just a thing. It's just an item, you know. But at the end of the day, you didn't have to wear mine. You've been doing this with a lot of my clothes, you know. We could just actually get you your own. If you want to match, we'll match. I know you love this one, how good it feels on you, baby. Boo, 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 shmoo, shmoo. Okay. Queen, my king. It's fine. But then we'll get you your own. That's exactly like mine. It's the exact replica. And it's the same material, and it's going to feel real good on that ass. But if you can fuck it up, you fuck it up. That's on you. You fucked up your shit, not my shit, that I'm planning on wearing tomorrow, and now I can't wear it because you done fucked it up. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. Wow, okay, well, I know we went over. I can't really see the time, but, wow. It's nice to be nearing the end. Yeah, anyway. So let's just talk a little bit, because, you know, I like to talk to you guys. I'm interested to see what we get at Pisces. Why do I feel like things are going to end with a bang? Like, I do. I'm hearing Big Bang Theory. Okay, I'm hearing Big Bang Theory. And then I'm also hearing Young Sheldon, which I have not watched, by the way. But I think it's called Young Sheldon, right? It's like him when he was younger, clearly. What does that have to do with anything? Somebody here is looking or will be looking at someone's younger pictures. Or looking at yours. Someone's like going through someone's baby pictures or high school day pictures or pictures from, I'm hearing long ago. Or when someone was younger. That's big. It's coming through. It's big here. Someone's looking at someone's younger pictures. It doesn't have to be a person, though. It could be like a pet someone's had for a long time. It's like, oh, look, when they were younger, they were still so, you know, or maybe it's even a pet who's passed, and someone's got pictures of the pet who's passed. Oh, wow. I'm even seeing a grave site, right? Like somebody's headstone has a pet on the headstone. Someone's pet was put on their headstone. So somebody may be going and visiting a grave site here in the near future, and they're looking at the pet on the headstone of someone who's passed and just thinking back, right? I'm getting a visual in my mind's eye now. I'm seeing it clear as day. They may go during the day. This could be during the day. Someone is doing this during the day. Or just getting like these flashbacks mentally of a pet they've had a long time, a pet someone had that they loved a long time, a pet on someone's headstone. If it's not a pet, it's a person. Like they themselves, you yourself, if it's you doing it when you were younger, pictures of you and someone before. 5 years ago or more. I would say a lot of you, it's a lot longer, like younger days. I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe even baby pictures. You know how like when you get with somebody, like your family starts pulling out the baby pictures? You know what I mean? They start pulling out the baby pictures and they're like, look at me when I was a baby. And it's like, oh my God, you were so cute. Somebody's got someone's baby picture. I don't know if that's creepy or not. I mean, I guess it's not if it's like you know, one of those things. Like you're with somebody, but also someone who's like on the outside has somebody's baby picture. Or someone has held on to a picture of their ex's baby picture. That is very specific. See, I actually love when I get specific here because I know I'm connecting to a specific person or a group of people watching this video, and maybe it won't be for the entire collective, but the few people it's for will be like, this is my message. 100% that's me. Some of you, this baby picture, now this is not everybody, but some of you, this baby picture or some sort of picture from a long time before is in literal black and white or like sepia. Am I saying that right? Now, it could be that that's what they had back then. Or maybe it's like where you go to like Gatlinburg and you get them old-timey photos. Somebody has like an old-timey photo here. Or someone's been wanting to go get an old-timey photo together with a partner of theirs. Or there is an actual one that's already been made. Someone's going to come across this old-timey photo. I'm seeing it in my head. If there's no like old-timey photo here, there's just like, I see a long time ago. And why am I hearing the song? Happy days, Wasn't Happy Days a show? Happy Days. I am like off tune. Happy Days theme song. Oh, you know when they used to have those? Yeah, it was a show. You know they used to have those poodle skirts? Something to do with a poodle skirt here. Confirmation for somebody. Poodle skirt or poodle. Maybe somebody has a poodle. Or a really hairy dog. Stop it. A really hairy dog. Wow. Marion Ross. Someone's name could be Ross or Marion. Okay, hold on. I'm kind of scared to play it. 1 second. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Thursday, happy days. I said that wrong. Happy days. Mickey? Let me turn it down a little bit. Something to do with a diner. A little old town. Hula hooping. I'm going to give every specific that sends out to me record. Somebody has a record. Oh, somebody may actually have a record. Like a legal record. Or somebody's got like a record collection. Makes records. Donnie. Could be someone's name. Donnie. Aaron. Tom. Howard. Someone could also like vintage cars or vintage items in general. Edward, Gary, Miller, Thomas, Marshall. The letter K is specific. Anyway, jukebox. By the way, this is a bonus because you guys always show me so much love, Aquarius. You show me so much love, and my views are always amazing on Aquarius. Even if it takes a little bit, they eventually get up there. And so I'm getting something about this now. So we're just channeling now. This has been part of your bonus for the past little bit now. I just forgot to tell you. Should I use my glasses? Look at me doing this, and I have them right here. I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of drawing me into it, like old movies, old time shows. Maybe somebody here. There's a connection here with that. But all right, I'm kind of hitting a wall. It's not really going anywhere else at this time. So I guess we're gonna just leave it here. There was something, that was a nice little refreshment right there at the end. Okay, I'm getting a visual. See, every time I say I'm gonna go, it's like they're like, think again. Think again, bitch. You guys ever seen those like little Nico candies? They're like little Nico candies. You can get it from a place called Cracker Barrel, but they're like little wafer candies, and they come in this little sleeve, and they're like different, colors. They have chocolate. They have like a mint. They have a yellow one. I don't know any of the other colors. I think there's a pink one. I don't like the pink one. And they're like chalky. They have a little bit of powder on them. You know what I'm saying? They're called Nico. N-E-C-O, I believe. But I'm also seeing like chiclets. You know, you go to like restaurants and they have those little, they have like a little jar usually, and you can get those little chiclet gums. Is that what they're called? Like candies from back in the day. Why am I seeing stuff from like back in the day? Some of y'all are like, don't be saying back in the day. That's not that long ago. 50s, 60s, that's not that long ago. Maybe somebody's parents were born in the 50s or 60s, or they're still here. Some of you could have been born in the 50s or 60s. Chiclets. Let me go ahead and just preface this by saying, with what I'm about to say, or give a little disclaimer, there's nothing old about the 50s or 60s, okay? It's not even that long ago. Chiclets. Gum. Yes! It's called Chiclets. Chiclets gum. I love that shit. They come in those like 25-cent machines instead of the big old gumballs. Who likes Chiclets better? I do. They're like these little... Instead of the gumballs, you put your quarter in, or something like that, right? Or maybe they come in these little, they come in packs, little tiny packs. But you can also get the Chiclets where it's like individually, and you put them in the 25-cent machine. You get like a whole bunch of little chiclet gums. You know what I'm talking about? Chiclet. Some of you could also be a lot smaller than somebody here, than a love interest or your own actual partner or somebody you have a crush on. You're either a lot smaller than them, like shorty I'm hearing, or they're a lot smaller or shorter than you. I get like a big difference. Like it's cute. It's cute. It's like, oh, they're so cute. They're so little. That's my baby. Yours feels good, guys. Like, it felt a little weird at first. Well, it didn't feel bad. It just felt like there might have been some tension. There's tension started off your message, but nothing like everybody else's past, like, the middle of the zodiacs and on. It's like you guys are starting to give you a refreshment. I'm telling you right now, I'm dragging this out. I'm not trying to, well, like, I kind of am. It's just, you know, I keep getting shit come to me, but also I'm scared to do Pisces because I'm like, can we please just end this on a good note, Spirit? It's seriously, look how long it's taken me to get this out. It's just been drained. It's been a drain on me. So yeah, chiclet gum, but I probably am going to go now, guys. I'm not getting anything else, but that's, you know, I can't help when I get visions, even if I'm trying to get off here. But yeah. Somebody could also have allergies really bad. Lauren. Something with Lauren. Larry. Something to do with French. I'm also hearing French quarters. Quarter. There we go. Quarter again. See, I keep saying I'm going to get off and I keep... Bye, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me. I'll talk to you later. Bye.